Spirit Airlines. Spirit Airlines is gone.
Why? Has this something to do with foreign policy?
No, no, what do you mean? They totally did not have a problem with jet fuel being more expensive.
What? I can't believe it.
Yeah, the Spirit Airlines went bankrupt.
Yeah. The workers and the
Yes.
people who are dependent on that.
Yeah, what, like 17,000 jobs are just gone, poof.
Yeah.
From
one day to another.
Yeah, from like overnight, poof, gone. All the tickets that people had bought, they are worth nothing.
Yeah.
They even shut down customer service.
Yeah.
Which is also insane. Like, people went to the airport and were like in a hurry and excited to fly, and then they go there and they just see, oh, Spirit Airlines is gone.
Yeah.
We have a clip from CNN here, which we are going to show.
Yeah.
If you have a Spirit Airlines ticket, don't go to the airport.
Whatever.
Chances are that
We'll
if you
fix it
do
next
today,
time.
you'll likely going to find a version of this. We're here at LaGuardia Terminal A, the Spirit hub in New York City, and the check-in monitors telling customers that Spirit has gone out of business. And perhaps most frustratingly, it also
Only in
tells
America.
them customer service is no longer available. That means there were a handful of frustrated passengers early this morning who arrived here at the airport.
Your flight has been canceled, find an agent. So I was looking for an agent. They were like, there's no agent. There's no customer service.
People that were standing here just said, there's no flights.
The company failed to secure a $500 million federal bailout from the government. Let me show you the departure monitor here in New York City. All of these flights that were expected to go out have been canceled. Now, this is likely the end, at least for now, for the ultra-cheap discount model that Spirit Airlines dominated. After 34 years, the airline ceasing operations, 17,000 people are expected to be out of work. If you have
Very bad.
Yeah.
Also, as you said before, only in America, because here, if a business, like if they go bankrupt, if they go out of business, they still have to fulfill their obligations.
Yeah.
Because when you buy something and pay for it, there is a contract and you have contractual obligations. You have to fulfill them. There is either you have to fulfill them or you have to give them their money back.
Yeah.
And as it looks, they're doing neither.
Yeah.
So it is a bit, well, not a bit, it is very, very, like, disrespectful, in my opinion, to all of the people who paid money for it, who took time out of their own life to go there just to be sent back, basically.
Yeah.
And there is no, they're not getting the money back. They're not getting a replacement flight.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. And also, the other airlines are going to become more expensive.
Because, yeah, as somebody who's flies a lot, for example,
global warming is your fault.
Of course, I have 10 private jets. You know,
Yes.
like
it's not Taylor Swift who flies 2 minutes to get to the store,
or ExxonMobil or so on.
Yeah, or ExxonMobil.
It's me.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Yeah, we could talk about who created that carbon footprint.
BP.
Yeah, the fossil fuel industry.
The fossil fuel, it's an absolute scam. Carbon footprint is just there to make you as a consumer feel bad, and also to make you feel like your effort that you put in to save the planet is actually doing something, but it isn't.
Yeah,
it isn't. Industry and companies are the leading reason for global warming.
Like 100 companies producing 70% of the global emissions. Okay, and you will fix it with a plastic straw, not with a paper straw.
Yeah, of course. You'll fix it by,
using the bike instead of the car.
yes, of course,
yeah.
because the car is so bad.
Yeah, but
I mean, yeah, it's bad for the environment, but it is nothing compared to these very, very
ships.
yes, to these huge ships
Yeah.
that transport goods, because those are what do they run with?
Oil,
Yeah,
heavy oil,
yeah,
like
heavy oil, and
like
that
not
is-
even with diesel.
yeah,
and
that is very, very bad.
or
for-
aircraft carrier.
Yes.
Who are in the Middle East now. But somebody who's flying a lot, flight prices are not always rational.
No,
For example,
they're never.
yeah, because dynamic pricing is on. But for example, the route from Vienna to Palma de Mallorca, it's in Spain. There are a lot of flights there, a lot of airlines.
Yeah.
So the price is automatically lower, even if you don't fly with Ryanair or Wizz Air or all the budget airlines. And even the Austrian Airlines has to reduce the price to there because they have to, they have to sell their seats. But for example, Vienna to Berlin is more expensive because only Austrian Airlines flies there, and also Eurowings only. They have a monopoly on that route.
Really? Why?
Because they have all the slots in Berlin.
Oh, okay.
That's the reason they.
Okay.
It's a shorter flight, like a half. It's shorter, the half,
Yeah.
but it's more expensive. And somebody who's always loves to travel, you see that. Like, it
That's
doesn't make any
insane.
sense. Like it's cheaper to fly to Milan, for example, than fly to Munich, for example.
Yeah, and it also doesn't make sense, like with flights that they just, oh, 'tis the season, so our prices are quadrupled now.
Yeah.
Even though, the plane is, they already know, like, months before that the plane is going to fly. They already know that it's going to take off
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah.
But, they want to take every cent out of your pocket.
Yeah, dynamic pricing, using AI for that.
I mean, it's insane. Like, there are flights to when you have longer flights. What do you mean the flight costs, like, instead of $800, it costs $2,400 or $3,000 if you fly at the when the season, like when it's the season? It doesn't make sense because it's going to fly anyway.
Yeah, and also it's will fly, and like it depends. Sometimes it's I flew one time on a flight from Vienna to Nice in France.
Yeah.
And I paid like both ways €150 with luggage, and the thing was in the plane was like me and my friend and 5 other people. This was an empty plane because they have to keep the road running, but with higher jet fuel prices it's not possible. And we could talk about why we're talking about an airline in the United States, like that it doesn't affect us.
Well, it does.
We have to wait until another airline goes down, and then we will see how the prices will increase.
Yeah, let's look at Ryanair.
I mean, I hope they have enough financial reserves. But without the cheap airlines, like, we will all pay more for flying.
And also, cheap airlines are mainly used by workers because you don't earn shitloads of money that you can fly with a good, proper airline. Like, look at Austrian Airlines, for example. They are so expensive
compared to Ryanair.
Compared to Ryanair, they are so fucking expensive.
And if Ryanair was not there, they would be more expensive.
Yes.
So and in the United States, I mean, in America, Europe, you can drive, you can use the train, but in America you have to fly. This country is huge, and
the country is huge. The infrastructure is ass.
Yeah, they have trains, but trains is like from I don't know, man, 1830s. Like
their trains are still like Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, somebody with a horse and will do train robbery.
Yeah,
like it's that bad. Like maybe we just exaggerated a little bit.
Exaggerate
a little bit, but it's true. Like
Yeah.
slow train, expensive, and
I
so
mean,
on.
compared to many European countries, I think it's a good comparison.
France, Italy, Austria
Yeah.
has not on all routes, but they have good trains,
Yes,
like fast
yes.
trains. And
Except Germany. We don't talk about Germany.
I mean, yeah, they have also fast trains, but they have all the time delays. But yeah,
Yeah, we don't.
forget about
yeah,
Germany.
we-
Forget about that.
As Europeans, the Deutsche Bahn, they're ass.
Yeah,
They
all,
are ass.
all the time late and also expensive.
Yeah, late, slow, and expensive.
But after that, they announced Spirit Airlines is not there. What happened? The stock prices from the other airlines skyrocketed.
Big changes.
Yes.
And they thought, okay, we have one less competition. Now we have to make more money for the shareholders.
So what do? Instead of like being content with their opportunity to raise their prices, of course they're cutting costs.
Yeah. Like
So-
services, in that case.
Yes, in this case, services.
On Delta flights, the airline says travelers on very brief trips will no longer receive free snacks or drinks unless they're seated in the airline's Delta First Premium cabin. The change takes effect on May 19th.
The shareholders like,
The
whoa!
First Premium cabin. I love these names because they're all fucking. They don't mean anything. These words, like in business, they have no meaning. Literally.
Business class can mean something different from airline to airline.
Yes, business class can be that you just have more leg room, or business class can be good service and more leg room.
Like business class is not equals business class.
Yes. I mean, look at the like the airlines from like Saudi Arabia and stuff. Their business class is like first class.
You mean the Emirates and so on?
Yes.
Emirates, Qatar Airways.
Yeah, their business class is first class. Like if you compare it,
even
to
their
like,
economy is great. Yeah.
But like if you're on a short, most of the time, if you're on a short flight, it doesn't even like it's not worth it to fly business.
No,
because there is nothing. They maybe give you.
You have launch. Depends on the airline, but you have launch access. You can eat and drink how much you want.
Yeah.
And you have more, more space. But yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
But back in then,
but you pay like more than double.
Yeah, but it depends on the road.
Yes.
But yeah,
the company saying that will mean 9% of its flights each day won't have food service. This comes as high fuel prices have put pressure on the airline industry across the board, and just days after discount airline Spirit shut down.
What do you mean?
Big changes on
like the shareholders be like, because they're like,
yes.
So much more money.
Yeah.
Like please cut everything. Like cut the pilots, cut the stewardess.
Yeah. Why don't we do the thing that Ryanair once said? They want to like have seats that are stacked on top of each other.
Why not? But don't give them ideas. Like EU regulation don't allow it, but in America,
why don't we just take the money from the people for the flights, but we actually just let them ride a bus to the destination?
Yeah, that's a great idea. Like, I mean, that's a great idea, and I just watch what's coming next. But it sounds very black pill, like airline is down, people lost their jobs. But we are not a black pill podcast.
Yeah.
Because, last year Americans discovered social democracy. I'm proud of you, dear Americans. And this year they said, wait a minute, what if
we owned the means of production?
Yeah.
What if we owned the means of flying around like idiots?
Like by the people?
Yes.
You could call it socialism, but because it's the people is owning it. But
I would call it a healthy human mind reacting to a bad situation and trying to make the best of it.
Imagine the workers would own the airline. Do you think they would agree that the CEO should get 100 times the pay?
Absolutely not. No, they would, man, they would. Why do we work? We work so our boss can buy his fifth
Yeah.
Porsche.
Yeah.
We work so he can buy his third house.
Yeah.
We work so he can feed his fucking second family abroad.
Yeah, of course. But even the heavily propagandized Americans would not say, okay, my boss should make 100 times more
Yes.
money, or we should ship our job abroad. No, they would say, okay, no, and that's a good thing, because we will show you now. Because normally something that would happen and the people would eat it the higher prices,
Yes.
but then people had ideas.
Yes. And I do have to say, I think it's a great idea.
Great, like
It's an amazing
like,
idea. And if this actually works and if they do it good, then I think it could happen to many more companies that are going bankrupt.
Yeah.
Like if they can set a good precedent and show that it works well, then there is hope.
Yeah.
There is hope.
That's the reason why they don't bail out the airline. They needed the money for the ballroom.
Right? I'm the guy that flew Spirit Airlines for 24 hours straight. There's more than 250 million individuals over the age of 18 in the United States. Now, if we took only 20% of them and paid basically the average fare of a Spirit Airlines flight, which is somewhere around $30 to $40, we could buy Spirit Airlines. This is a genius idea. We nationalized Spirit Airlines, owned by the people. Airlines gone. We make a new airline. Let's buy an airline. I should make a Venmo for this. Okay, I had a...
Because the best part is when a company goes bankrupt, what they either have to do when they go bankrupt is they have to sell everything.
Yes, and the planes,
because they are in debt.
Yeah.
And the debt has to be settled in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
So they have to sell their assets. They have to sell the plane. They have to sell everything.
And a used plane is more expensive because it's if you order a new plane, and it takes time until the planes.
Yes, they
takes like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, don't buy Boeing, by the way.
Yeah, Airbus,
even if
please.
don't buy Boeing. You're just putting yourself in unnecessary danger.
Yeah.
Buy Airbus.
Yeah.
Better.
Boeing. If it's Boeing, I'm not going. It was different. Boeing or I'm not going, but now it's Boeing.
If it's Boeing, I'm not going.
Yeah, Airbus.
Fuck that.
But I want to show you the comments. Like people are extremely down to that idea. Like
yes,
and some people said, "Oh, why will not do it with healthcare?" Like they find a new, from social democracy to everything should owned by the workers or by the people.
Yeah,
like that's interesting because it was not possible to think that a few years ago.
Yeah,
but it was communism.
Yeah,
but
communism and socialism is so bad, so bad.
But people, if they have nothing, like why they should support capitalism? Like they can't afford homes, they can't afford cars, they can't afford to fly, and then somebody says, okay, why we not own the people own the airline? And they're like, okay, we are down for it, and they don't care if you call them communist, socialists.
Yeah, they don't give
Soviet
a fuck.
Union.
Yeah.
No,
like that's what happens when you do years of propaganda against communists and socialists, like,
or social democracies even.
Yes, if you do like what now, a century of propaganda against them, people get like numb to it because they're like, yo, you're just saying words. What you're saying has no meaning.
And they see with the internet, us and other European people say, okay, they have public transport, they have
healthcare, they have
walkable cities.
Yes, they also have the healthcare system is insurance.
Yeah,
it's just public insurance, and it's the same with workers' rights.
Yeah, and they see, okay, maybe their number is not high there, but they see, okay,
the quality of life is
way better, and the life expectancy, like meth don't care about your feelings. So they see that, and of course you have a lot of brainwashed people there. But despite that, that the idea would be that popular, It's for me unbelievable.
Yeah, but amazing. I absolutely love it. Anyone could, you know, donate. Anyone could make it possible, because even if you're not from the US,
They will make it accessible to.
yes, it sets a precedent. It sets a precedent for other countries, for other people, that it is not impossible, and that it works.
Yeah,
And this is like an opinion, like my opinion. Anything that is critical infrastructure, including flights, should be nationalized.
of course.
Because it has to be transparent, it has to be strictly regulated,
Yeah.
but it also has to be accessible to everyone.
Yeah.
There is no way that just because someone is not lucky enough to have the money, that they just shouldn't be allowed to fly, or that they have to save up so long so they can have one flight in like 10 years.
Yeah, and then family emergency, you have to fly sometimes, and
Yeah, and then they can't afford it.
yeah. But I saw the shares from the other airlines, they went up, but we will see what happened if after it goes
Yes.
after Spirit flies again.
Yes.
And that's an update video from him.
Huge news. I just got off of a Zoom.
Spirit, AFA, Union, and, you know,
Union.
International
Woo!
Union. We've got your back too, so by all means.
Yes.
And I am so thrilled to have spoken with them at length. There were multiple links going around of different resources to help flight attendants. I wanted to speak to them first to understand where people can go if they want to support flight attendants that are out of work. They said go to the link down below. I've also put it in the link in bio.
There you see the link. We'll also put it down below.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Because this is amazing.
Yeah.
They're like, it might not look like much. It might not, when you hear it, you might not think about it much, but this is actually something that could be huge.
Yeah.
And that could have very, very good consequences for the average person.
Normally, the consequences are always bad.
Yes, normally, yeah. But, you know, you just have to make the best out of the situation. And we are hope smacking right now.
Yeah,
we are hope maxing.
It's constructive and not like
Yes.
doomerism.
In Spirit Air 2.0, as well as my own bio. Go there if you want to support. If you can't, just get it out there. Please help them, because a lot of people are struggling right now, and they need your help while we try and figure out how we're going to buy Spirit. Because we're going to do it one way or another. You, me, the 5,500 flight attendants of Spirit are now behind us. So let's do this.
Amazing.
So
Amazing.
if the thing is, normally, you know, there is a hype, and sometimes the hype is only internet hype. Okay.
Yeah.
For example, somebody posts something and it has a lot of likes, a lot of shares,
Yeah.
comments, but then the the party or the thing happened, like the
What?
Veranstaltung.
Event.
Then the event is happening, okay, but then there are like no people or 3 people. Okay, sometimes online hype doesn't mean real hype.
Yes. But also sometimes, like right now, this is on the internet, it's quite hyped.
Yeah.
People are talking about it, but you don't hear it from the media.
Yeah, they
Which
just say,
is-
"Oh, it's down." Then the other airlines increase prices because they can.
Yeah.
They're like, you will eat it and you will like it.
Yeah, the media is like, it's Drover, it's so Drover, Spirit Airlines gone, and this dude is literally like, no, it's not over, we're just beginning.
Yeah.
And this is very like, if I had a hat, I tip my hat to you.
Yeah.
Amazing. I hope it works out.
Yeah.
Maybe there's someone who has disposable money, if you do, and you do want to do something good with the money, please
Yeah.
give it to them.
Yeah.
Give it to them.
Like $40 is in
Yeah.
these days is nothing. Like I spend on stupid shit more than that. But
Wow, flexing on poor people.
yeah, I'm also working class. Like
Yeah, that's
maybe
true.
I have healthcare and so on, but I'm also. But I want to show you. It is just just a online trend or it's real, and you can see it.
There is the website letsbuyspiritair.com,
Yeah,
and they are saying, wait,
I want to.
what do you wanna?
Like you can spend
Oh.
$40, then you have one vote, or you can 1 million and it's still one vote.
Yeah,
I only know that concept from football clubs. They have
Yeah.
that.
the only thing is that you have a bigger share.
Yeah,
That's it.
but you don't
So
have.
it's also a good business.
Yeah,
Anyone who wants to do some business, give them the money.
like it's the democratizing of the workplace.
Yes, and that should be the stand. That should have already happened ages ago.
Yeah, in the United States, like
Yes.
we have more democracy in the workplace, but
That's true. We still don't have a democracy.
I mean we have unions and so on, but in America they have less. You can imagine
Yeah.
that. The European mind can't comprehend it.
Yeah, the European mind would. If I ever went to work in the US, I would literally tell them I'm not going to take one of your contracts, like one of your standard contracts. We're either going to do it with the rules in Austria, or we're not going to do it at all.
Or you can give me a special contract and
I mean, land of the free. You can have any contract you want. You're going to give me a contract that is going to be even better than the standards here.
Yeah, it's possible, but they don't give that to the average worker. They only give that to the CEO. Like that's the reason.
Of course,
a CEO can live 3,000 kilometers away, but part of his salaries is a private jet. I'm a numbers guy.
I'm a numbers guy.
We grokked it, we ChatGPT'd it. People who
Yes, we asked the pedophilia machine about numbers.
Yeah.
Fucking grok.
But this was a Patrick Bet David impression.
We asked the pedophilia machine and the AI psychosis machine about numbers.
Yeah. No, we just found the numbers on the website, and
They have a concept.
But where's the numbers? Where's the numbers? There.
Okay, so unverified total subject to audit. $437 million have been pledged.
That does mean you can do it. You will not pay until they're allowed to buy Spirit Airlines.
Yeah. Wait, I don't get it.
Total pledges.
This is already what they have.
Yeah. Yes.
Holy.
What do you think? Yeah, I know we are used to be, dark pilled and so on, black pilled, but no, the people like the idea.
Yeah.
And average pledge
$853, and they need 1.75 billion.
Yeah.
That's
last audit made. Then you have 240 million.
Yeah. 247,511 pledgers, and the average audited pledge is $865.
Yeah. If they will allow it for not American citizens or not people who live there, I will do it, because
I'd be literally. I would donate money and.
I see that as a donation. Okay, I have a vote, but
no. Like I would give them the money, and I would be like, "Yo, but I'm going to be a silent investor. I don't care. Why would I want to decide what happens there? If I am going to give them money, the only thing I want, it doesn't even have to be profitable.
Yeah.
The only thing I want is for the average person to be able to fly.
Yeah.
Have vacations, fly to their families, make visits." See the world.
Yeah, I want to have a direct flight from Vienna to Albuquerque, because I want to visit the.
I want the Spirit Airlines airfield to be right in front of the house of Walter White.
Yeah.
I want my plane to land right in front of it. I want to be able to see the pizza on top of the house
Yeah.
while I land.
Yeah, and I will just do the minimum pledge of $45. Of course, no, I will not. But yeah,
I mean, not gonna lie, if I had like a lot of disposable money, I would have pledged it instantly.
yeah.
No thinking. No, I do not need to think about it instantly.
I spent more than $45 in a restaurant.
Yeah,
Like it's not a like even if it doesn't work. Okay,
the
then
average plane ticket that you buy is more expensive.
yeah, and
So
we'll forget about the money because it's a money like it's money, but
yeah,
it's not that money that I say, oh, where are the $45?
Yeah.
Where I can't find them, and yeah, it will be great. Like I'm optimistic. I'm not. It's not a if question. It's a when question.
yes, yes,
And a different thing to GameStop, like we have to make comparisons. By GameStop, the people the big what you call the big whales, like the
yeah. I know. I mean, you just call them whales. The people who have the money.
yeah, high rollers.
Yes.
They betted like we don't use the right terms, but they said okay, they betted against the GameStop share because they thought okay, it will lose value. That was the logical thing to believe then.
Yes.
But then people on Reddit said Wall Street Bet said okay, we will buy the stock because it was few cents.
Yeah, we're just gonna spam the buy button on the GameStop shares,
and
a lot of whales lost money.
Yeah,
but some were smart enough to actually get in on it.
Yeah, and
they made a shitload of money.
Yeah.
They made a shitload of money.
But you know what happened after the share got very expensive and like the people refused to sell it? Of course.
Oh yeah. They were like, oh, now when it's high, people are gonna start selling, and people are like, no, I'm holding on to this shit.
Hold.
I'm holding on to this shit with my life.
Yeah, and the price increased like 1,000% at least. And then you see the game is rigged. They just stopped allowing transactions to buy GameStop
Great.
shares.
Yeah. Wow.
So that's the thing that people also could just buy shares. You know, it would be not wrong.
But if you're a normal person, you're not allowed to do it. No. How dare you? How dare you try to profit? How dare you?
And that's the reason people voted for Trump, because he said the game is rigged. And he was right about it, but he rigged it even more now.
Yeah,
like
he's the one who rigs it
now. Yeah, and he makes a lot of more money. Like
I mean, come on, he has always been someone who rigs the game.
I mean,
he grew up with money. He's old money.
But the big difference is now he's the president. Like he can do stock market manipulation. Like I will join. I will buy some vote, like some share, and I will say you do all, like every viewer, you should do the same.
Yes, if you have $45 laying around,
do it.
Spend it on it.
Just do it.
Yes.
Do it.
Man, don't do
that.
Don't do that. Shia LaBeouf he was a meme. But very weird guy.
It was not good for him. I saw a interview with Andrew Callahan with him.
Yeah. I mean, he had
changed,
some,
man.
Yeah, he had some serious issues. But invest in it. Good opportunity.
Yeah, and
it is not only could it be very profitable for you, but it could also help the people around you. You would do something good.
Yeah. Just buy the shares and
anyway, moving on. Yeah.
Yeah.